Oh, I can give this warlock the one intellect robe.
Yeah, if he doesn't have it. He might already, though, but if not, you can ask him. Yeah,
Oh,
they
I
have it.
have it. Oh,
Yeah, they have it.
because they're using this.
Yeah, I think they wanted to wait until they get a fashion coin to use the one intellect one because they don't like how the robe looks.
Okay, respect.
Just, I guess we need fashion coins.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh, I was about to heal. I have some leftover rogue items in my bag, so for Fiog I'll trade them some after this. You really think the 2% threat enchant? I didn't even realize you had it. Subtlety on the cloak. I see Emily on the boss, I mean on the enemy, but I'm not even seeing the warlock threat. Do you have a threat meter, one level? Oh yeah, you gotta get that just to see what is really happening, you know? So I'm really curious. It's all good. So when we finish this dungeon, basically this guy who does the combat log stuff, I have a Super WoW add-on, and then I also have a new one that he created called Chronicles, and I have to copy and paste my two combat log files to him after this run to see if it works or not. I'm gonna look at Theo's gear.
I need to get closer.
Has some agi rings. So I didn't get them to 100%, but I got them much higher. I was missing the rings in my bag. I probably played them out before. Yeah, I got more gear in the guild bank, but I thought I had a whole set in my bag, but I guess I don't. It's okay, when the No More video gets tokens from their program, maybe I'll be able to get another bag, and then I'll have 2 whole rogue sets in my bag or something. Minus the necklace, because I can't get a tradable necklace. I gotta do good DPS so I can be on the logs, man.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Should we not put the warrior in full group?
Oh yeah, we'll change it.
It's assuming I can live.
Yeah, I don't know how much spirit you got. I got 2 really good healers right now, though.
I'm almost max. I think all I'm missing is the neck enchant.
Oh, you have everything else?
Yeah. Just got my arcanums today.
Oh, and you got world bows?
A couple of them.
Alright, I'm gonna trade you something for 2, and then we might have you take. Yeah, I'm gonna trade you some stuff to borrow.
Okay.
That's 1.
Mm,
Spicy. That's mine though, I want that back.
yeah, for sure.
That's my personal. And then I got 1 more for you. My DPS belt in my bank.
Huge.
Alright, yeah, if you wanna give it a shot.
Let's try it.
Hell yeah, dude. Pull stuff back on the right, yeah. Yeah, human man. I still had to go in, it was freaking freezing.
I went to PvE.
This is not PvE, this is another warrior.
Is that what happened to him? I haven't seen him.
Oh. Good question, we should bug him. I keep messaging him. He's been busy, he hasn't been on in like a month. He said he was busy with the holidays. Yeah, Zolfrien's got it though, he's got it.
60, nice.
By the way, Zolfrien, if you ever get Darkmoon Fair buff, be aware that the stamina and the armor is only based on your base stamina armor. It's really not that good.
Mm.
I think there's the two best ones I think for Troll Warrior are honestly probably 25 all resist, because at least you'll mitigate some damage with that. And then the other one is just 10% DPS.
Yeah, I'm hardly hitting anyway. Most of all my threat is from the battle shop.
Of course. Alright, yeah, let's pull this one back. Let's pull it way back up the ramp. Let's go that Shaman. Oh yeah, and huge oof, I gotta put you in the other group. So that you get Diva Aura and also more threat, because you'll be in a full group. So after this pool, we'll re-rage group. Alright, it's better. Hey, human man, use Diva Aura, please.
Big ball. It's so odd tanking without a taunt.
Yeah. Honestly, if I wasn't like a pally healer doing all this stuff, because I've noticed the most important thing like hosting these is at least having the one healer. So I've kind of been that rock, you know. But I will say, if I would totally be doing the Troll Warrior thing if I wasn't the healer for real. Not that I want to re-roll. I mean, I'm kind of like cemented in that position now, but
Yeah, it'd take a long time to level.
But like I always do dumb shit, and that's like 100% a build that I thought of and put on the Discord. So I'm just glad to see it actually working.
Oops.
Oops, yeah, go use it quick. So I noticed you got Spirit on head and legs. That's fine, I guess.
Yeah, I figure like if I'm not getting one shot, the spirit's probably better.
Well, the 8 Spirit is, I think the total is like 3 healing every 2 seconds with the 8 Spirit. So I think, I'd have to look at the math again. I think you're either getting 3 or 6 healing with those enchants. So you are right, if you're not getting one shot, it's better. But it's also debatably only better on a longer fight where that healing is gonna exceed 200.
Right.
It's like you got the fish and that's sick.
Yeah, a couple good turning.
just the necklace, and then I noticed I think objectively 1% dodge is a better enchant on Cape. But it's only
Probably.
it's like not a lot, but it is. It's like 0.25 dodge or something, then 3 agility.
I wonder if like the ZG buff changes the math on that.
I think that is based on base, but I'm not sure. All right, let's pull these back down. Not stand too close to the right.
What's the strat with this?
Just pull him down.
Pull himself though?
Yeah, let's pull him down. Everyone else will kill the shaman first. We'll kill the ads. If you're not hitting the boss, try to stay away because it does a
Leave.
yeah. The boss does an AOE. It's not a cleave. It looks like a cleave. But... Yo, you're making me laugh, you guys. I say something about us having logs, and all of a sudden y'all start parsing. That's hilarious. If anyone needs pans, keep it moving. I want to just do a full run tonight for the sake of log testing. I don't know if it tracks bosses or what, or if it's just going to be total DPS. I don't know, but I'm going to send it to him and see what we got. Because he did separate, I saw one test, it was a multi-core test he did, and it did separate the bosses, but I don't know how he's going to treat our dungeons, so we're gonna be able to see you know, any combat with the bosses if they're separated. so glad to see more troll warriors.
The only thing that sucks about warriors is that you get one less ability than everyone else because they count battle stance for some reason.
I really, in my item guide thing that I'm making, I'm kind of advocating for Thunderclap because I think Warrior is weird. Like Battle Shout's cool and all as like a support move, but they don't have, especially with Fishing Rod being our meta now. Like, let's
Yeah.
objectively look at DPS Warrior. They don't have a single ability they can use with Fishing Rod. It's just auto attack because you can't use Heroic Strike. So I think Thunderclap in particular would be great. It has a cooldown. It doesn't do that much damage. It's gonna get resisted half the time. It would at least give them a DPS button to press, and it's also more utility. Just tank. Oh god, okay, yeah, just tank all of them. Nuke one down, put a skull, get a molten element as fast as you can. Do you have pouch on your warrior?
I do not.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Do you have health pots?
It's on cooldown.
Alright, just pop in as soon as you can.
That's still recharging.
Wow. That was scary.
Get this one off. Can y'all not split DPS and kill one, please? Oh, okay.
Rip.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah.
My buffs are
Where?
gone.
Oh god, no, no, no. It's okay, run back. Rogues, try to recover with bandages. Try to kill one if you can. Yeah, that was massive. Can't just run into that room, we gotta pull them one at a time.
I didn't think I'd grab them all. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, we almost had that, to be honest.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it's
close. I
close.
think if we really nuked one down, we could have recovered, because there was 3 of them at half health. That could have been one dead. Because they do an AoE fire damage like every few seconds. It's just too much damage going out for too long. Yeah, man. Doing level 1 MC, dude. Sick. Yeah. Oh, y'all got it? GG's, guys.
Nice.
Yeah, the rogues
Nice.
recovered. Nice.
Lived.
I don't know if it's wishful thinking or not, you guys, but I'm hoping between, you know, our No More promo video and the fact that we literally are trying to hand them everything on a platter for adding a few items to our dungeons, that we at least see something soon.
There's that big update, like patch coming out now. Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
there is. I don't. It'll either be. I don't know if they'll see what we have and consider throwing the stuff in for that patch, because how it works is there's like a database update that has to happen before we can stuff rolled out in change logs. So they actually, I don't know if they do database resets during change logs or not. So it's a matter of whenever they add this stuff, it'll be sometime in the future, if at all, because they gotta do database reset. And normally I think
I
those
wonder-
happen during the big patches, so hopefully there's some stuff in there for us.
All this, the current stuff got added in the previous patch, right?
Yes and no. I think they might have done a few database resets in between, I'm not sure, but they slowly, yeah, the last changelog, I think the Wailing Caverns changelog, they added a few items, for that one, the 2 in Wailing Caverns. So I think they might have done a database reset. I don't know. I have no connections on when they do shit. It would be nice too, but I have no information.
I just wonder if if there's something coming in the pipeline.
Well, I'm trying to do everything we can to hype it up, and also, our item changelog. I literally learned how to, sorry, our item suggestion post. Y'all can keep pulling. I literally learned how to code and stuff, and I coded the items in there with, suggestion with like a, hey please, here you go. So if they want to add stuff, it's gonna be as easy as them pasting some of that stuff if they want to add stuff. Because everyone's complaining, oh, the dev time it takes to add stuff for level 1s, when 90% of the server is not doing this. That's why I did all that, because I want it to be as easy as possible for them to add stuff for us if they consider it. Like, Ragefire Chasm feels mostly fleshed out. There's a decent piece of gear on everything. There's nothing amazing aside from the pan, objectively, and the wand. But there is something on everything. I think some of those could use some tweaks, but that's about it.
Yeah, I think the reason they only put it on Anacondra is to protect us from ourselves, because there is a ton of trash in that dungeon.
Well, we did it.
That's true.
I guess, here's the thing. If there was actual gear that... I recommended hit, because we did some testing on a Vimango server and found what it actually does for us. It's not too crazy, but it would help a little bit. I think if they gave us like hit spread on pieces and a few more stats on here, like little stuff here and there, on a 10-man raid with world buffs, the hit would be noticeable. Because if you're getting, how it works is your white attacks from behind have a 50% chance to miss, and in the front they're the 99% chance to miss. If you get 10% hit, the front hit never changes except for yellows. So like your yellow attacks might hit a little more, like your heroic strikes and your sinister strikes from the front. But your white attacks from the back are what change. So with 10% hit, it goes from 50% miss chance to 25% miss chance. 25 miss chance is still a lot, Like you would still miss a lot. But it would be noticeably more attacks going in. Now, I'm not asking for 10% hit on my thing. I think 5% is reasonable if they want us to still be not too strong in PvP against higher levels. There's like a fine line that has to be walked there. I think starting out with like 3% and to see how it goes for them would be wise. If they want to start with the Ragefire and Deadmines gear that I suggested, that's 3%. And then see what that does over the course of a 10-man. Now, 3% hit would make us go from 50% miss to about 42.5, be about 42% miss. Now, you might not see or feel that, like, but it would be there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, missing 42% of the time, it might feel like, oh man, I got this hit, it's not doing anything, but really it is. You know what I mean? But then at 5%, that would go to about 35% miss. At which point, if you compare that to not having any at all, you'll definitely tell. So I
The
think
hit
5%
doesn't do
is
anything
good.
in PvP, right?
It does do some in PvP. But then
I
again,
wonder
like, think
how
about it. We're
worried
level
they are
1. Oh
about
man,
that.
we hit like for 20 or 60 with world buffs. You know what I mean? Like if a level 30 wanted to body us, they would still body us, even if we got a few more attacks in. So we'll see.
I saw someone's suggestion, which I thought was pretty funny, of just having the stats be like ghost speed for level ones.
That's funny. That's a good idea. I don't know if they can. I don't know if that's a stat they can put on an item. I don't think
Yeah, I
that's
don't
on a
know.
single item at all. I'd have to look into that, unless swimming speed affects it, but I don't know. I know swimming speed affects flying speed for whatever weird reason.
Like on a flight path?
No, not on a flight path. They used to have these like custom little things you could feed a griffin and fly around like Wrath of the Lich King for like a limited amount of time before it despawns underneath you.
Oh, like at the Caverns of Time?
They had like griffin in Elven Forest. You could feed it like cheese and it would let you fly it for like a little bit. Apparently it was being abused with like full swimming sets. You could like fly across all of like Eastern Kingdoms in like 15 seconds or something. Oh, I see Warlock on the threat meter. I guess I downloaded it.
Do you not show up unless you have the add-on?
I saw it on there. Oh, no. Weird. Maybe it's my new weird Chronicle add-on. Oh, Dynamite, yeah.
How do you die?
Explosive Rocket.
From Elven.
Yeah,
Is that tradable?
yeah. Yes.
Huge.
Yeah, it's an AoE. in mind, our priest is AFK, so if you are tanking
I'm back.
this... Oh, you're back? Okay, we're good. Alright, you should be good soon. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Good thing I got this one fire resist from the cave.
No. You should be able to survive it if you have some health. Alright, it's cool that you're doing this without world buffs, because we've never tested that before, and without thorns even. But
And
yeah.
I'm not even in like the perfect group for it. Like if I was in a group with warlocks, against so much threat.
Oh yeah, speaking of, I guess, put the warlock in your group, but they're far away. I like you being in the melee group because like you're actually near them.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going. Sadly, we didn't get a fiery cave. Just gonna get a full log for this guy so he can test his website for us. If it works out in the future, I could easily have a log channel on our Discord to view past raid history. And then y'all can start parsing and shit. Alright, this is gonna be scary. Focus down the cultists. Rogues, try to get threat on the, well, I guess, just focus down all the casters. Shit, Lysom's gonna go down. Try to get threat on the enforcer, on the healers.
Not enough mana.
That was not smart.
Just out the...
Yeah.
Shit, threat.
No, I didn't heal. I thought I'll just get more aggro.
Nah, I was healing you too. I think you could have maybe survived. We were pumping heals. Yeah, it's rough. It's okay. But curious how these logs work if I'm dying and running back. I don't know if the guy accounted for that or not. What's nice about being able to resurrect is if you die, at least you can stay there and see the combat logs keep moving. So I'll let him know that I had to die and run back twice, just because I don't know if that has any effect. Because whenever I release, the add-on says something, Chronicle Units Database Reset, I don't know what that means.
We can maybe get a team of warlocks to just soulstone you.
I mean, yeah, I thought about it, but it just sucks with Orgrimmar, because if your alliance run out, technically you're flagged and you just die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Making decent time though. I think if the warrior had thorns, it would be even faster.
Yeah.
But it's tough. I mean, I hope he comes back. He had literally leveled a druid and got the thorn set bonus for that. It lasts 20 minutes, or I think it's 25 minutes. I can't remember.
It's insane.
But it lasts long enough to be like, all right, you rogues keep clearing trash. I'll be right back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it hits for 14 every time you're hit. So it's nuts. Like,
That's massive. Yeah.
yeah, it is massive. Yeah. It really like shaved off. Like, you'd be top of the DPS meter if you had that for sure. I'd be really curious to see the logs on something like that sometime. One of these days we'll have some dedicated druid show up.
They don't even have thorns at level 1, do they? So it needs to be
You can get
outside druid.
thorns. I think thorns is like level 6, but we can get buffed by it.
Right.
But I also put that on in my list. I think druids should get Mark of the Wild 2 and thorns at level 1, just because, like, anything that we can be buffed by, I think it'd be cool as shit if we could just buff it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think it would be super dramatically game changing if, you know, a druid had Mark of the Wild 2 and thorns. I mean, it would actually make them useful because their kit currently is kind of ass. Like, Mark of the Wild rank 1 is kind of a joke. It's like 30 armor. It's like, are you serious? Like, and then paladins walk around with Devo 55 armor, like, and mail and seal of righteousness. Like, the druid kit could benefit from it. All right, you guys. We're gonna hug the right wall in here. And don't stand near this little cut. So everyone move up a little bit. Everybody move up. If you stand in that cut long enough, you can get an ass pull. It's weird. But it's safe up here. Say the one thing I liked about that video was the amount of torrents that showed up. That was the best part, all the torrents. That was awesome. It made me like try to picture like what an actual 40-man raid would look like, and I feel like we'd have like at least 10 torrent in the raid. It's awesome. That was funny. I was wondering why your DPS was so much higher. It's all good. Back around the corner. guys, I want to let you know where the summoners are at. We don't have a third summoner vault right now. The other one is at Dead Mines though. And I see one level doesn't have the intellect cape. So if you guys want, we could try to do a quick, at least the first boss. I don't know if anyone needs sneak or not. If you guys want to do this, we can do Dead Mines. Shouldn't be too bad with the warrior, and I have buffs outside of my mage, so I can scroll them up and all that. Be up to you guys though. But I'm gonna do a quick relog. I'm gonna do logs for this, and I'll probably try to get separate logs for that. I mean, worst case scenario, this is all we do. It's fine with me.
Just planning to leave after this actually too.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I wonder if I can instead. Hey Lysum, if hypothetically there was a set bonus, like an item set for healers, for priests in particular, if you had to pick between like a proc that increased your healing for like a few seconds or just reduced threat, what would you want?
Oh yeah, definitely the threat.
Okay, noted. That's fine. I'll change that.
Because I can always get like the 55 healing like on Enchanted. I'll increase my healing.
I'm also, I mean, I'm curious though, because like if it would have to depend greatly on what the rest, like hypothetically they add all the items on my list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like your threat would also depend on how much the hit and all the other stuff actually helps the rogues. You know what I mean? Like you might not need the threat, it's just everything else is getting more threat, you know? So it also depends on that. So I don't know. I had put a proc, but I'm thinking depending the threat might be better, but it also wouldn't be better if they just had more threat, you know?
For the rogues, you mean?
Yeah, like if the rogues all had 5% hit and weapons that did slightly more damage, and you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
then
Yeah.
maybe you wouldn't need the threat reduction. I just don't know. Oh man, this didn't have to be a triple pull, but we'll take it. The ads first, guys. I'm really curious to see what a troll warrior would look like in a 40-man with like 10 healers on him.
Oof. That'd be interesting. It's all like wall buffs and stuff.
Yeah, like to see like what it could survive, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I wonder, remember we healed that rogue through tech bot?
Can we
like
help Butt
a
Bunny as well? Like,
yeah, we healed Butt
what do you?
Bunny and Tofu through TechBot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very curious, like, you know, if with enough healers, a warrior with the right setup could just tank TechBot, you know what I mean?
Without having them to like build up threat beforehand. Yeah, yeah. That was quite easy. What?
Yeah. Grats wand to nobody. Alright, let's kill this guy down here. Maybe one level can get a chest. Or maybe you Lysum, I don't know if you have this one.
Which chest?
It's useless, but it's a chest.
This vanity chest.
It's like it's got less armor than the winter chest, but it is a unique item for us. I suspect they might change it in the future. I put a change order in for it on my guide because I think it's harder to get than ouch. One level don't release. Yeah, what I like about the warrior is I can spam heals and use the mana pot. Like, I can use the mana potion thing too. Cause I use like 4 to this run.
It's the Balor ones.
Yeah, the Balor.
My mana is low.
Is it this? Oh,
My
this
mana
tunic.
is low.
Yeah, the tunic. Alright, yeah, I'm swapping to spirit weapon for a minute. I think he's pretty safe, so I'm just gonna...
Oh,
Oh, no loot. Sorry,
I look, he
guys.
wanted it for T-Mog.
Oh, he wanted it for T-Mog?
Yeah, Loki.
That's funny. Alright, guys, if you're planning on going, I guess go. We'll see what we have. We might do like a pan run or something. If not, I might just call it. But really
May
quick,
the
I'm
eternal
going
sun guide.
to get these logs over to this guy. That's honestly what I was aiming to get tonight.
Let me buff y'all before I leave. GG, everyone. See you. Bye-bye.
Alright, so I sent him the Ragefire Chasm full clear. Thanks for the raid, everybody. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it, guys. Thanks for coming tonight. It was really important I got those logs to this guy testing this website. If I have any more information for you guys, like if he shows them to me, or like, you know, an alpha version website with our logs on it, I'll share it with you guys so you guys can see.